Hey Internet, we're trying something different for class today. I'm actually going to be reviewing some of the old footage from our DVDs, so this should be fun for class since I couldn't get into the studio to do a recording for you guys for Swing. So we're looking at right now the basic, and the first big difference you're going to notice is that the 10 years ago me on the camera there is starting with the side steps. We now currently start with the rock steps in the swing. Starting with the side steps is an ballroom idea, which is great. And then you have the starting with the rock steps is a circuit swing. So anybody that does Lindy and those scenes, Iowa City and Chicago and Des Moines, they'll usually start with the rock step, but it'll be all the same steps as the side rock step that you're seeing on the screen here. You can also tell that 10 years ago the camera quality was a little bit fuzzier, and I think back then I was ready to transition between the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 6, and part of the reason I needed to change up was because the camera was starting to get scratched on that old iPhone 4. Big eyeball. Alright, we're looking at the underarm turn left. So this one we've also changed a little bit in terms of the original franchise studio version of these turns does both of them together. It sends them out and brings them back. For our DVD we wanted to separate them because it's important that every rock step can be a starting again point. And so we'll keep that on the DVD when we get that. That looks a little fast, speeded up motion there. When we get those reboots, when we get those 10-year DVDs made, we'll probably leave them separate. But in classes, we have been putting these two back together just because they do have a good flow when you go do an outside turn and then an inside turn. So that is something that is a little bit different in class from how the DVD goes. So believe it or not, the first 4 DVDs were made entirely with the iPhone, and then the computer just moved the file from the phone onto the discs. Alright, we got a inside turn here. This is actually a turn that comes from the Hustle. It was a prominent shape in the disco swing shapes, and so you've got that. There's that side, and just there again, anytime you're doing a motion where you're bringing the follower over to the side, you're going to take small steps in place so that you don't hip check each other as you're coming across. Yep, another thing that's different here on the DVD that we don't do the same way in class any longer is that here they're coming in under one arm and they're going back out the same way, back out the way they came in. And that'll change as far as in class now, we'll bring them in to that same side here with the right hand, and then we'll let go of the left hand, send them forward, because we found that to be a more intuitive motion to press with the leader's right forearm to send them out rather than trying to reverse hook that hand over their head. So that's something that's a little different too. This is fun. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? It'd be interesting to see which technical tidbits get added to the new set of DVDs as well, since some of our tidbits on the old DVDs were for translating your franchise movements into studio movements, and now it's more our system's been around for a little bit longer and we don't have to rely as heavily on the previous trainings of some of our students. We can have kind of our own system. So that's been our review, and hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked this kind of class. I know all of them have been a little bit different. If you liked any of the videos, please support on Patreon if you can. It's patreon.com/partnerdance, and we might try this again if you guys like it. Give us your feedback in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks.